So hi everybody. So today's as we are continuing with our performance appraisal system, in which most of the time many people get a wrong appraisal. So why to wait? Do you want to wait till your performance appraisal happens, or you would like to start it somehow with very upbeat kind of situation, so that nobody can blame you when the performance appraisal happens? You would be fully prepared. So nobody can be fully prepared for an appraisal because it is happening by somebody else. And most of the reporting officers use this time to reprimand you and tell something which you have done something, is it find out all your loopholes and negligence and mistakes that have happened during the year. It is, I can't understand this logic of this. So are you uh, bothered about this? How I have handled this is something I would like you to also attempt. Hi, the working professionals. I am Sangeeta and I am a leadership growth mentor. And I help you understand your workplace better, the people better, and more than that, how you should understand yourself better. You are the person who is not going to change just because some situation has happened. But you always aspire. If you are in a problematic situation, we try to change ourselves so that we can fit into this kind of situation better. Now, instead of this, by being ourselves, can we do better for the organization also? So, at the same time, when we are improving our performance at workplace, we also are improving as a human being. Can we do that? Is there a possibility? So the next question would be coming to your mind is, are you in charge of the situation to be able to make such a decision? Yes, I'd say always, all the time. You are the person in charge. You can decide how you would respond. You would agree to that, right? So, but you would like to also be prepared before you make a response. The problem happens when we respond without preparation, right? So this is the star interview response technique, in which your boss might be evaluating you and he is asking you question according to the situation, task, action and result. But what I would like you to know is, just reverse the situation when you start your entire financial year, the period for which you will be evaluated. Suppose the period is April to March, April this year to March next year. If that is so, then you would like to make a fresh beginning. What would be that? So, in the month of April, when you are evaluated, or say, suppose you are evaluated in the month of March, and then your new portfolio is outlined in the month of April. So, how do you like to go about this new year, so that next year your performance would be better? At least you will be satisfied with your performance. You will be convinced about your performance. See, we cannot change the other people, right? But we can change ourselves. You understand that? You cannot explain things to people, but with your response, you can actually make people to see the other perspective also. There should not be something taken for granted. You like Harish, suppose you are Harish and your boss thinks that Harish is this kind of a person only. He will be behaving this way only. Is that what your boss says right now? Is that how he thinks right now? More importantly, do you think yourself to be like that? Do you think in the same manner about other people also? Are you very rigid about how you are or how other people are? Here is the good news. You, as well as the other people, all of them can change at any point of time. You can change at any point of time. Your opinion about your boss can change at any point of time, right? So, if suppose you are thinking that your boss is a very negative kind of person, and now your boss is able to tell you that he is actually a better person, your opinion changes, right? Because he has convinced you and you have seen something positive in your boss. That means earlier that you were thinking that your boss is a bad person, it is no longer so. If it is so, then opinions are changing, right? It is never rigid. People are changing at each moment. So, our responsibility is to empower each moment so that no negativity happens within this moment. Agree? So, let us move to the next slide where I would ask you to reverse the star kind of interview response question, and I'd ask you to make it reds so that you can start from now afresh. So this becomes results, action, task, and situation, right? Let us see how we can do that. Result. This is the, according to the the reverse of star interview response formula. Since we have reversed it, it has become now result, action, task, and situation formula. Agree to that? Clear about that? If so, then what is result? How we have arrived right now, because we are thinking in terms of the result of the recent performance appraisal that has happened, and suppose it has gone bad. Just observe yourself. How did you think when then appraisal was happening? Were you in a very positive, expectant mood, or you were thinking about doubting everything, doubting about your boss, doubting about yourself, doubting your ability, doubting what you have done? So it is the rat has created a mind hole inside your belief system. You have created a self doubt. If you observe closely to yourself, you will find that there is a self doubt within before even the appraisal happened. Now, my question is the result we have created for ourselves? You will not agree with me, right? You will never agree that you have created your own result. But unless you are negative, there will not be a negative result. You will not agree for now. But can you, for some moment, take this take this to be true for a moment till I have explained. So take this that you have created this negativity, this negative result which has happened right now, right? So let us move to the next slide to see how you have taken half-hearted action all throughout the year. Why you have taken such an action? Because you have been dependent on whatever your boss is saying, your colleagues are demanding, and your understanding about the whole situation. Yes, you just started doing something. Was there a strategy map? If there was an organizational strategy map, that is okay. But have you made a strategy map for yourself? Why at all you have acted or taken action this the way you have taken? Is this action uh, echoes? echoing with your visualization about your future. Because because of this action, did you do yourself a favor towards a very promising future? I repeat, by whatever action you have taken, with that, do you ensure that your future will be brighter, good? If so, then you have acted according to your strategy. And if not, then I would advise you to make a strategy map right now. No matter which month you are in, whatever time you are in, right now, start from this moment only. Think in mind about what will make your future brighter. It has to be done today, right? The next is task. Task is time sensitivity. Most of people that I have met, when I say do this right now, they will say okay, tomorrow morning I will start doing. And when I ask time tomorrow morning, they will say, oh, it is time to go to office and do other tasks. Other priorities are there. So I couldn't do, I'll do in the evening. Evening, they come back home and they do something else, some other routine maybe. They will explain me that why they were not able to do so. But they will not tell this themselves. They are not convinced that the thing that requires your proactiveness and immediate response, it has been postponed to another day, and the another day never comes. Do you realize that? So whatever action you need to take, whatever action you need to take, it has to be taken right now. And most of us do not understand this. It is nothing about your skill, nothing to do with your experience. It is just that simple thing that you have started acting just right now. And that way, you create an impression which is much more bigger than a university degree, a higher educational degree, and a years of experience. Better than that, if you are a person with immediate response, proactiveness, innovativeness, and immediate action, it does the trick. 99% people fail here. I'd urge you to look inside of yourself and answer this question, whether you are postponing things, even if it is a very small thing, even if it is like keeping this book here to there. If you are postponing for tomorrow morning, then that is the habit, right? What you do one thing, you do everything. The habit of postponing things to another time is something which actually ruins your future. The next is situation. So we have come the reverse way to the first thing. Instead of you explaining at the end of the financial year or the evaluation year, what was your situation? Now I would ask you, what will be the opening stroke? How you would like to open the innings in cricketing terms? You will say 1,000 things to me. Why you are not able to do something? Not this because of this. Not that because of this. Not that because of this. Right? If that is so, what intentions are you setting? Are you setting an intention of having immense possibility? Are you setting the intention of immense possibility, or are you setting that there is hopelessness in the entire situation? You are not able to move further, right? If that is so, you can change that intention right now. You can decide on taking a small step, very small step, whatever it is. As I said, if it is as small as a task like keeping the book from here to there, you can take that step immediately right now. That will be your opening stroke. And it will set your mind, your intention to a very positive frame of mind to take another step next day. Because it is already 11:15 in the night, right? So if this has helped you, I'd say to subscribe to this YouTube video if you are listening this in a YouTube video, or if you are in the Facebook live that I am doing right now, I would like you to comment below the video as to what has been your takeaway, and do you need a help, any help in doing this, implementing this in your career going forward. Just tell that, convey that to me, and register for my webinar where I'll be conducting a bigger master class kind of thing where you will get a lot of training, lot of values, and then you can decide to come to my course, my training, regular training. So this is all that I have today. Hope this has been helpful to you, and we will see tomorrow. Thank you so much.